You be honest.
Yeah.
If you got home to a girl that you're dating and she just takes them both off,
yeah.
you're not going to react any type of way. I'm not saying you kick her out of bed, but you're not going to go, oh shit, I didn't know you didn't have fucking legs.
I use my acting skills.
Do them right now.
And I would go pretend like it's not happening.
Oh, pretend like it's not. She's not taking off limbs?
Yeah, so do it.
I've had such a good night.
Me too.
I'm feeling frisky.
I feel frisky too.
Well. Oh, I feel so much better.
Oh.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the. Oh, when I rub my nubs, it feels so good after a long day.
Are you thirsty?
Sometimes I hit my. Look at that. Look at this. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Are you thirsty?
I hit my nubs together. Will you get some lotion and rub up my nubs, please? Have you ever licked a nub in bed? Ooh, you want to nub? See,
you're right. You're right.
It would never work.
Well, if they did it that way,
they gotta say something about it.
Lick my
They're
nub.
gonna say something. They have 2 fucking legs missing. They're gonna say a joke, or they're gonna be self-aware.
Yeah, yeah.
They have to. Carlos makes a joke when he takes his hat off. He makes a joke.
I always go, "Oh, I have crazy hair," and they go, but they always go, "I know," because every girl nowadays Googles you before you go out.
Yeah, but you especially because you have a little bit of public recognition now. But before that, you would make jokes about it.
Oh my god.
He would say, you told me one time, you go, "Oh, I'm having a bad hair day," and he would take his hat off, and the girls like it.
Yeah,
that's a killer line. I'm having a bad hair day.
You know what's worse than no legs? Having a prosthetic vagina.
Who has those?
I don't know. If they went
people.
Right? And then boom. That would be a bummer.
Can you hold this?
Yeah. I'd grab the thing and just start fucking that. Yeah.
Prosthetic, any prosthetic.
You're right. You're right. You're
tough.
absolutely it. What about eyeball? Like one eyeball.
Just.
Yeah.
Comes right out?
Yeah.
That would be funny. I would ask if I could use it.
Oh, you do? What?
I'd be like, oh, there's another hole.
Oh, right.
There's one more hole.
I see.
I mean, imagine, though, if she did take her eyeball out.
Yeah.
What if she took her eyeball out and she was like, let's use this for foreplay?
A bead?
Yeah, one bead.
Well, it's not her eyeball. Yeah, it's.
But it's fake. Yeah, it's not a real eyeball. It's just it's a marble or a glass.
Okay.
What are they made of? Glass?
So the ball
glass eyes.
The ball goes in my hole.
Of course it does.
But guess what?
What? It comes out of your mouth. Goes in your butt and you go, oh, ta-da!
Yeah. Wow.
What are they made of? Glass? What are most fake eyes made out of? Glass eye were really made of glass. Then now they're made of hard plastic acrylic. Of course, that makes sense. The glass would be so much more dope to have a glass eyeball. But I bet you it's just too expensive.
How much is it? I want to know, like, if I want to buy one.
Yeah, let's order a couple of glass eyes to the studio.
No, but I want to see, like, how high-end it goes.
Holy shit, $8,000. A cheap one's $2,500. I bet you I can get you one on the east side of LA for like $40. I bet you my life I can go get you one for $40.
Yeah. Like it's made out of wood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cuban style eye. Used. It says used on Etsy.
$20.
Oh, $20 used. That's fine.
Hand-blown glass eye. See, I'm sure people get them for cheap. But you could get a dope one for $8,300. Okay, like, Bob.
Let me see what an $8,300 eye is.
They last 10 years, too.
That's long enough. Bob, can you think about that? If you lost an eye, how dope would you customize your eye?
Oh, my God. I have, like, pterodactyl eyes.
It'd be so cool.
I would have eyes that are, like, so otherworldly.
Yeah, I'd want something. Oh, look at that guy up top. Look at the first picture up top. Yeah. That guy third in. That's cool. See, if you lose an eye, you got to walk into the fire.
Oh, you know what I would do?
Cyclops.
That's the way. Or I would do one Marty Feldman eye.
What?
Marty Feldman?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Look at his eyes. I would do one gigantic eye.
Just a huge eye like that?
Yeah.
But it's always looking the wrong way.
Yeah. I would put a gigantic Marty Feldman eye.
Imagine having a conversation with that guy. Like imagine if you come over to his house and you work for like the gas company. You know when he has to do like mundane stuff?
Yeah. He looks cool in that photo. I think when he bulges his eyes out, like that's weird, but.
Well, that's his thing. When does he not bulge? That's what he looks like.
Oh,
normally.
that's right. Yeah.
I like it. This dog's looking over there. That dog's looking over there.
But he was such a great actor.
I don't know what he was in other than knowing he was in
Young
Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But what else?
I don't know.
Okay, so yeah, that's it.
But he was great in that.
Okay, fine. They needed a guy who could look both ways at the same time.
What has he done, Marty Feldman?
He should have been a crossing guard at one point in his life.
Yeah. He should be in all eye movies. Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah, Marty has eyes.
Yeah.
Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes Wide Shut. Marty Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah.
He did a lot of stuff, obviously, but the one thing that took off clearly was Young Frankenstein. That's the only thing he really was going to pop from.
Yeah.
I mean, that's so
Anybody listening to, if you've never seen that movie, you're dumb.
Young Frankenstein.
One of the funniest movies ever made.
You got to see it.
Classic, right? Andrés, can you back me up on that?
Awesome movie.
Yeah.
So
it is very, very funny. That is one of the.
What would you say that 70s, 80s, the iconic 70s iconic comedy movies that you have to watch?
Well, I would say if you're a comedy fan and you're young now, you probably don't know Monty Python, and I would highly suggest watching Monty Python.
I would say Sleeper. Woody Allen Sleeper.
Yeah, Sleeper.
I would do
Mel Brooks.
Anything Mel Brooks really did.
Blazing Saddles.
But I would also say probably go back and watch like old school shit. I would say look up Chaplin stuff because you want to talk about the original shit. That dude was the original shit.
You don't watch Chaplin.
What do you mean? I don't.
You've never.
I'm not popping it in now, but I have seen it. That's
why. What is it?
So funny.
No, dude, it's so.
How funny? It's not funny.
Yes, I swear to God, it is. I promise you, it is. Dude, you're doing it right now.
Yeah. Is that funny?
Yeah. By the way, how literal you'd have been Charlie Chaplin.
Just be in the jungle. They're shooting at me. Oh my God, that's a great movie.
Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie, that would be great. Yeah.
No, I really do. I mean, in the history of time, when I've watched these old movies, you go, I get where comedy now brews from.
Yeah.
Like you don't watch it again, but you go, oh my God, that's where so-and-so gets the way he falls. The way Farley falls, right? The way Farley did Pratt falls, that was indicative of so many other big fucking, what's his name?
Buster Keaton?
Huh?
Buster Keaton?
Well, Buster Keaton for sure. Fatty Arbuckle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like all these guys that were like overweight that like did physical comedy.
Yeah.
You saw it again and again and again in our new guy. I mean, we do it. We steal from whatever comedy from our history and our childhood was in our mind, the way our brains and our faces work.
Yeah.
Who was a comic when you were a kid that you try to emulate? Or an actor that you would do his motions?
Nobody.
You never saw a guy and you tried to, like, the obvious reason for me.
I would scream like Sam Kinison in the bathroom, but that's it.
No, that's a big thing. Because that does help.
Yeah,
that's what you do on stage sometimes.
Yeah.
Without you knowing.
Scream. Yeah. I'm very influenced by him.
Mine was always, Jim was, everything Jim did, I wanted to mock.
Let me ask you something. And this is going to be a weird question to ask you. Okay?
Yeah.
So when I was a kid in stand-up, I would, because I never did the main room back then, right? And you see all the comics back there, like, you know, and I'd go, and I would look up to them, and I'd go, wow, they're cool, this and that. But when we're back there, it doesn't feel like we're cool.
No, they don't like us.
So has it changed?
No, that's not true. I'm sure that younger comics.
You think people look at they're like, oh, there's Andrew Santino, Bobby Lee, or whatever.
Some comics. I mean, I'm sure not all of them like all of us.
Because my argument is this, and this is what, and I'm not going to call out names. But here we go. The doorman at the Comedy Store sometimes feel too comfortable.
Oh, wow.
They talk to me as if, why are you laughing, McCone?
Because I've seen it.
Yeah. They talk to me as if they're headliners too. Like, you know.
Why don't you say something to them then?
I try, but it's like, I go, you're acting like you're a headliner. And no offense, I've had your job, but it's like, you know, you give me a noogie.
They're grabbing you?
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, push me around.
I've never seen this.
Yeah, McCone has.
They don't do it in front of you. They do it in front of me though.
Yeah.
They would not do that in front of me.
And I'm like,
I would not.
Wait a second. What happened to the rules?
Well, we gotta fight back then.
What do I do? Punch back?
Well, you can't punch.
Spit?
Lick.
Oh, lick. I do too much of that. I think that's what it is too.
Right. So you play with them too much, so they think it's comfortable.
Well, there's
to play
certain
back.
people, like. Yeah. Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean.
Go ahead.
Like Chappelle Lacey.
What do you do to Chappelle?
Well, the other day he walked by me and he pressed his fingers against my neck.
Can you imagine? He would fucking murder you. That dude is so strong.
I know.
He would fucking break you.
But he goes, but when he's like playing with me, he pretends I'm like a baby chimp.
To him, you are.
I know.
You're just.
So you can see him like kind of letting me.
Dude, he could crack you like
I know,
a fortune
I understand
cookie. Like a little fortune cookie, just right in the middle.
Why can't it just be like an oatmeal cookie?
Just a little fortune cookie.
I can't be peanut butter cookie?
No, because just like a fortune cookie,
Oh, right.
you're filled with wisdom.
That's right.
See?
Yeah, but so I stopped doing the Ian Edwards.
Well, he doesn't like to be fucked with. You don't touch Ian. Ian's very...
I did it for 20 years.
Yeah, it's not a good idea.
Yeah.
He's still not over it.
It's weird. I just I'll tackle him from behind and this.
Come on, fam.
Yeah, but with the young guys there, they don't have the same respect.
I don't know if this is true, but
To you and Sebastian, I see how they treat you guys. They look at you like this.
No, that's not.
I've seen it.
That's not.
The other day, I swear to God, they were like, look at you like this. Like everything you say is wisdom. With me, they're like,
Well, what do you?
but they push me around and stuff, and they're like,
Well, that's the end of it tonight. We're not putting up with any of that anymore. No more.
and I would call out names,
We'll do it.
but I will not.
Oh,
I will not because I want to give everyone a shot. But it's like I've noticed that, and I'm glad, McCone, that you've seen it. He's seen it.
I know he's hanging around the store a little bit too much.
Yeah, it does bother me.
And he's chumming it up with what's her name the other night.
Who?
The curly hair girl.
Angie? Yeah.
He's buddying up way too close to her.
Oh, the girl you hung out with instead of him that one night?
What does that mean? What are you implying? Hi, guy.
I'm not high, bro.
Yeah, what are you implying though?
No, I was just trying to
Listen,
remember.
guy. Hey, guy. Check this out, dude.
Oh,
Okay.
I was just trying to remember.
Listen, guy. Okay.
All right, what's up?
I like to take we did with Jesse,
No,
with other people, and I did it with Esther. I did it with Benji. I did it with a bunch of.
You've done it with me.
I've done it with Sandy Danto. All these guys, right?
Yeah.
I like to mentor and take them to dinner and go. Here are the ropes. And do you need any help?
I promise
Okay.
I wasn't implying anything
Okay.
else.
So I don't know what you're implying, friend.
There's no dark magic or art.
I did it with you.
I know. And here I am. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a bad idea to do it with him. I mean,
I know. Sometimes you make a mistake.
Yeah,
Your instinct is wrong. Your instincts are wrong.